My name's Joe Graney. I'm the Director of Engineering and Quality for Santa Cruz Bicycles. And Santa Cruz makes mountain bikes for all sorts of different uses and lets people customize their bike. There's a local program in Santa Cruz called Project Bike Trip that is like a shop class for high school students that teaches them bike maintenance and bike assembly. And even after they get out of the program, they're able to get jobs in local bike shops after school and for the summer. So when it first started, it was just one class, and they would come by the Santa Cruz Bike Factory and get a tour, and we'd show them what was happening. But as the program expanded and there was more classes, that became a bit unwieldy. So I would start going out to the classroom at the invitation of the instructors, and we'd talk about how engineering and designing bikes relates to the math and science classes that the kids are taking in class right then. I was really lucky as a kid where I grew up in a machine shop, and I was taught how to make things from a pretty early age. I know most people don't have that sort of experience in high school. I used to skip school to go to work, and I could make parts. I had keys to the shop, and I would show up on the weekends and make all sorts of stuff. And it really mattered to me because it was much more real than the classes that I was going to take. With the math and science class, I was still good at the subjects, but it didn't connect to anything at all, and I never understood how I would ever use any of that in the real world. I mean, algebra doesn't seem to make any sense when you're learning it, like what you would ever use it for. So it's important for me now that I was lucky enough to connect those dots, and I was lucky enough to end up with a really interesting career that I have. It's important to me to go into the high schools and try and connect for kids how their math and science classes can be applied later so that they can have really interesting jobs too.